Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing U.S. visa applications, specifically the interview, and whether or not an interview can be postponed. First of all, let me reiterate, we're based here in Bangkok, Thailand. We deal with the U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok quite frequently. That being said, notwithstanding the fact we have some insight with respect to consular processing at this particular post, as well as many of the posts in the Southeast Asia region, each post is somewhat different. So, what may apply at one post probably doesn't necessarily apply at another one. This video is being created and promulgated for sort of general information only. What are we talking about with respect to a visa interview? Well, for example, with like a K-1 fiance visa case or like a CR-1 marriage visa case, something like this, you're going to process through the Department of Homeland Security first, and then eventually the case is going to end up under the jurisdiction of the Department of State. And if it's a Thai beneficiary, we oftentimes see those cases processed through the Bangkok, the consular section of the U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok. So what am I talking about with respect to postponing a visa interview? Well, at the very end of the entire process, and the interview is not necessarily the end, as more documentation can be requested, but it's pretty well the last major stop sort of on the journey to ultimately getting a visa to the United States, you've got the interview. Now, there are certain circumstances where a postponement of a visa interview is highly warranted. I've seen this, for example, in matters involving medical issues, family emergencies, etc. But by and large, it's not a very good idea for the most part to postpone a visa interview. It's been my experience that the consular staff, the U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok, conducts themselves very cordially and professionally, and where they're requested to postpone an interview, they will do so. However, it's kind of always been my experience that when one makes the visa interview, they should be making it in earnest. They should be setting that appointment in earnest with the full intention of going. So basically, the big thing to take away from this video is don't set a visa appointment, an interview appointment, sort of cavalierly, thinking, oh, it's no big deal, we can just reschedule it. Yes, a rescheduling is possible. Generally speaking, it needs to be for a good reason, and multiple reschedulings could just simply result in the case either being massively delayed, or there may be circumstances where it could be dropped. So the thing to take away from this video is, if circumstances dictate, certainly the folks at the U.S. Embassy have always proven themselves willing to accommodate a postponement of an interview date. But it should not be undertaken lightly, nor should it in any way be undertaken cavalierly.